Hi guys, it's Bill again, and I'm going to kind of redo something I made before. Didn't have like people like, ooh, that's the greatest thing. So I was like, well, I got to be able to make it better, right? Because you know me, I gotta figure it out. So this is like a really cool pasta thing, where the main ingredients are going to be some fresh asparagus, because I went to the store, it looked pretty good, so I'm like, I'll make some with asparagus. I went to the, to the produce place, and they had these really nice little tomatoes, and I like the little ones because I think they go really well in this. So what we're going to start with is I cooked some penne pasta this morning and tossed it in a little olive oil so it doesn't stick. It's not going to hurt anything, right? I've got some olive oil, pretty toasty here. So, I already got it out. So I'm going to start by getting the Asparagus-y, happy. And I want to give this, just get it coated and kind of give it a minute. I think, you know, anyone that's older than 30, 40 probably remembers eating a lot of frozen vegetables, and the consistency was just not there. I really think asparagus needs to have some kind of crunch to it. Now, I don't like it woody, so I don't buy the really fat stuff. I try to look for the bunches that are really skinny, and you know, don't try and be thrifty and use all of it. Make sure you look and make sure all the stalks are good, and you want to cut anything white off or maybe a little higher, because you really don't want anything fatter than, like, I don't want to say a pencil, but I mean, that's not quite right, but you know what I mean. Alright, so we got some heat on here. It's crackling away. Got a couple cloves of garlic. Of course we do. Good for you, know. Heart health. Why buy those pills? Eat the real thing. You'll be much happier. Alright, so I want to get this mixed around just enough to start to get that garlic. Oh yeah, there it goes. That's some. Now I want to kind of blister these tomatoes, and I don't want to mush them all up. So we're going to be cautious. And if you didn't pick through them before, this is the time. So I want to make sure that, and everything is really cold, so I kind of want to be gentle and let everything get to some kind of temperature. And I don't want to beat anything up. Okay. Let's kind of let this park. Got a lot of stuff in here. I wish my pan were just a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, that smells good. Looks good. Getting that garlic softened. Getting that asparagus kind of cooked. We're going to get those tomatoes blistered. While I'm waiting, because you know, watch pot never boils, I'm just going to put some black pepper. This looks and smells amazing. Okay, feel a little give on everything in here. Everything seems to be nice and toasty. Want to make sure that garlic's just starting to soften, because after this it's not going to be able to really fry. The next step is we're going to kind of steam everything, right? And the tomatoes are still whole. That should take about 3 minutes once you get everything kind of in here and mixed together. So what are we going to do? I'm going to take some white wine. This is a little Pinot Grigio. This is my cooking stuff. I want about half a cup. Crank that baby up. Crank that baby up, because that cold wine hits that, man, and you want to get it really, really good here. This is where you take the hand and you toss it and you look all fancy. I want to pretty much leave it alone, but I want to just make sure everyone's in the pool. So what are we trying to accomplish here? I don't know, adding wine. So we want the wine to kind of cook down. First we're cooking out the alcohol, then we're kind of let it cook down. So there's no time like the present. So one of the things that we're going to do is add some of my secret ingredient, okay? This is Italian seasoning that I make. Yes, it's dry herbs, but once in a while you just gotta do that, right? Turn this down a little bit. So basically, and I'll obviously have the recipe, and I've used this before. I needed 2 tablespoons. So mathematically, I'm thinking about that, right? So that's 2 teaspoons of oregano, 2 teaspoons of thyme. I've got 1 teaspoon of basil, and 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper. Well, that's my recipe, but because I want a little more red pepper in there, I added a pinch more. So now I'm going to get this in here while it's cooking down. Oh yeah. Everybody's happy. Smells wonderful. And the wine's really evaporating. Okay, I don't want it completely evaporating because that's not the purpose. And if it's because I was talking too much, I can always pour more in. So now I'm going to turn it down a little bit because we got everyone pretty happy. Okay, I'll put just a hair more in. And the reason is because I need to finish cooking other stuff and I don't want to completely run out, okay? So I got like half a stick of butter I'm going to throw in here at this point. And I got a bag of spinach. You know how I love to do this to spinach. And that's one of the reasons I need to put more wine in here. Baby spinach, whatever kind of spinach. So I wanted to put the butter underneath because if all the wine evaporates, I don't want everything to start sticking and cooking too much. And I wanted, like I said, the wine to make sure we steam it. Last night I was thinking about broccoli rabe, and I think you could probably use that too, but you have to kind of saute it and then cook it. So I'm sure if that would really be, might be a little too much, maybe a little too much texture to it. But if you like kale, you probably love it. I forgot this bag is huge. I'm probably not going to need the whole bag. Usually I buy the little 5 ounce. This is 9 ounce. Silly me, I saw it on sale. I use the spinach for other stuff. I'm trying to do this pretty quick because I don't want to overcook that asparagus. I just want to get the spinach kind of to a place where it's not overflowing, which it's doing just fine. So last time I made this, I used sausage, and maybe that was part of the reason why I was kind of like, eh. Today, I'm going to put some shrimp in here. Just a handful. Find a home for all this shrimp. If you want, if you're nervous about doing this, you can certainly cook it in a separate pan. I just always try and make things as simple as possible, you know, the one pan meal kind of thing, unless it's something really like fancy schmancy. So let's get these shrimp cooked. Yeah, if you got a lot of heat going on, shrimp should cook really quickly. And these aren't huge. You know, usually I like good sized shrimp. But in something like this, I want to keep everything pretty much the same size. All but a couple shrimp are really cooked here. Let's get to the bottom right away. And let me tell you, you don't want to eat raw shrimp, but at the same time you don't have to cook it until it's like all broken up. That's like excessive. Anyway, I think we're just about there. These tomatoes are starting to break up. Like I said, I just want to blister them. I don't want to destroy them. So I'm going to turn off the heat. Oh. So what do we have to do? Got to get a bowl. Got to get a spoon. Got to get some food in here. This is so all my Italian friends don't hate me because this is, you know, the way their mom taught them. I got that fresh pasta that's still nice and toasty. Just gonna get a little in here. It's kind of all tossed around nice and hot, right? Does that look good? Oops. Looks so good. Back and forth. I'm doing all this back and forth motion. Let's move this out of my way. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, my Lord. To make it look pretty, okay? We're serving to you know, like famous people or something, right? And of course, some fresh, grated Parmesan cheese. This is the good stuff, man. Oh. So, maybe that was a little tougher. Maybe you kind of like be like, but I think really the simplicity of it, this isn't like got a heavy cream sauce. It doesn't have, it's just got a lot of veggies and you could eat it just that way if that's what you want. I like putting a little shrimp in just for that texture, taste kind of thing. Why do I always start drooling when I'm talking and after I dish it up? I need to stop that. Anyway, I think this is really cool, really fun. Hope you try it, hope you like it. Keep watching my shows or else I'll send some to your house. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, thank you, appreciate y'all. See you next time with some other great recipes. In the meantime, have a great day.